Mr. Vice President, distinguished guests, dear friends, it's needless to say, a great pleasure and immense honor to welcome you here in this beautiful new building. Last time we met, it was not known at all, and there were lots of speculations around it. You remember that I tried to extort you from something from you, but basically you were pretty resistant. You are always there for us and will always be. I have lived long enough, Joe, to know that in America, as everywhere else on the earth, you can find lots of cynicists and real politic followers. I read about them or their articles in our newspapers every day. But like in no other country in the world, in America, idealists ultimately run the show. Thanks to people like you and President Obama, the United States has been through history a model for freedom lovers and fighters. You know, thanks to people like you, America has always kept and will always keep its promise of being the haven of freedom seekers for each part of the globe. Before I get to the main point, I would like to say that there is a book published by Magnum, the most prestigious photo agency created in the world, created more than 60 years ago in New York by some refugees who fled Nazism and who fled communism. And these were the people who were coming to America in search of freedom, in search of their safety, their livelihoods, but also realizing their potential. They became world's greatest photographers very soon on American soil in the conditions of freedom. This is a book about Georgia published by Magnum, and it's my honor to give it to you. It's a first copy, and there are also lots of pictures from you. It wasn't meant to be for this occasion, but you happen to be part of Georgian history and landscape. It's very hard to show, in front of mountains to really distinguish yourself, but you are there firmly. Thank you. Thank you. And one more thing, Mr. Vice President, for all the achievements and for all your help and for all your courage, let me, on behalf of these courageous and grateful people of Georgia, give you our highest honors and our highest medal, St. George Medal. As the facade of this building says, evil will always be defeated by good, because good is always stronger. That's what this medal is all about. Thank you.
Great honor. Let me say, Mr. President, the greatest honor is to be back in the presence of all of you, and under not ideal circumstance, but better circumstances than when I was here last. Mr. President, friends, colleagues, particularly to your grandmother and your mother and your beautiful wife, I say thank you for the hospitality you extended to me when I was here last, and thank you today. I accept this honor bestowed on me. Quite frankly, I accept it not only with a great deal of gratitude, but on behalf of my country, because my ability to be of any consequence, any help to you, is a direct consequence of the willingness of the American people to stand up and support freedom. And as you know,